Buenas noches, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos, bienvenidas a la reunión de Sahaja Yoga. Gracias por conectarse. Vamos a hablar hoy día, o vamos a ver un video, mejor dicho, de Shimataji, en el que nos va a hablar sobre Shri Krishna. Y lo hacemos conmemorando este mes en el que se va a celebrar el Puya. Los que entraron el día martes, hemos escuchado de qué se trata el Puya, en este caso a Shri Krishna. Por ese motivo, vamos a dedicar la sesión de hoy a esta deidad que reside en nuestro Vishuddhi chakra, en la base del cuello, Shri Krishna. Durante el video, Shimati nos va a hablar sobre algunas palabras como Yogeshvara, que quiere decir el señor del yoga, y otra palabra que usa también es Maya. Como sabemos, Maya es ilusión, la ilusión que crea nuestra mente. Y esto lo acotamos para poder entender mejor el video de Shimati. Bien, entonces vamos a elevarnos, vamos a subir nuestra energía Kundalini y atarla en la cima de la cabeza 3 veces y luego nos damos el bandhan. Son 7 arcos o 7 bandhas para proteger nuestros centros de energía. Empezamos nuestra meditación pidiendo a nuestra madre que por favor nos bendiga con sus vibraciones. Por favor, madre, hazte presente en nuestra meditación y equilibra nuestro sistema sutil. Ponemos nuestra atención en nuestro Muladhara chakra, en el primer centro de energía en la base de la columna, y pedimos las bendiciones de Shri Ganesha, que se haga presente en nuestra meditación y que nos ayude a alcanzar el estado de conciencia sin pensamientos. Madre, por favor, limpia nuestro Muladhara chakra. Por favor, Madre, permite que la Madre Tierra limpie nuestro Muladhara chakra. Llevamos ambas manos dirigidas hacia la Madre Tierra para descargar lo que hemos absorbido durante el día. Oh Shri Ganesha, verdaderamente tú eres el principio y eres el fin. Por favor, bendícenos con sabiduría. Haznos personas inocentes. Y permite que la pureza brille en nuestra atención. Usamos el mantra de Shri Ganesha con la atención en nuestro Muladhara. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Decimos los Villa Mantras LAM 4 veces con la atención en el Muladhara y empezamos con OM. Om. Lam, 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 lam. Om. Ahora nuestra atención continúa en el Muladhara y levantamos la mano izquierda sobre nuestra pierna apoyada. La derecha continúa dirigida hacia la Madre Tierra. Como sabemos, nuestro lado izquierdo o canal izquierdo empieza en el Muladhara Chakra. Madre, por favor, quítanos los desequilibrios y todos los bloqueos de nuestro canal izquierdo. Por favor, quítanos todos los pensamientos y los recuerdos que impiden estar en el presente y afectan nuestra meditación. Madre, haz que tu luz brille en nuestro Ida Nadi. Shri Mahakali. Om Tvamiva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Nos quedamos un momento en silencio con la atención en nuestra mano izquierda y en la cima de la cabeza. Subimos la mano derecha a nuestra pierna, la izquierda la doblamos con los dedos apuntando hacia el techo para equilibrar nuestro canal derecho. Pedimos, Shimataji, por favor, remueve los desequilibrios y todos los problemas causados por nuestra sobreactividad de nuestro canal derecho. Madre, por favor, concédenos dinamismo y atención pura sobre nuestro canal derecho. Shri Mahasarasvati. Om Tvamiva Sakshat Shri Mahasarasvati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Ahora nuestra atención está en la mano derecha y en la cima de la cabeza. Y comparamos de la condición como estuvo nuestra mano izquierda y ahora la derecha. Sentimos brisa fresca. Ahora bajamos la mano izquierda, ambas manos sobre sobre las piernas. Y nuestra atención la llevamos al canal central, al Sushumna Nadi. Madre Kundalini, por favor, asciende por el canal central. Y en tu ascenso, nutre nuestros centros de energía, nuestros chakras. Por favor, abre nuestro Agnya chakra y establécete en nuestro Sahasrara. Por favor, ven a nuestra cabeza, a nuestro corazón y a nuestra atención. Shri Mahalakshmi. Om Tvamiva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Con nuestra mano derecha vamos a subir más hilos de Kundalini desde el hueso sacro hasta la fontanela, diciendo Om por 3 veces. Om. Una vez más, y al último, cuando la mano derecha está en la cabeza, vamos a girar sentido las agujas del reloj. Ponemos la mano derecha sobre la cabeza sin tocar la cabeza. Comprobamos a nuestra Kundalini que ya ascendió y se encuentra en nuestro Sahasrara. Ha cruzado el Brahmarandra. Bajamos la mano y dejamos nuestra atención unos centímetros por encima de la cabeza. Mientras escuchamos un raga, nos quedamos en meditación. Abrimos los ojos y vamos ahora a disfrutar de este video de Shimatai, de esta charla del Krishna Puya.
Assembled to do Sri Krishna Puja. Can you hear me there? No? Can't hear.
Can you connect back?
To see so many Sahajogis assembled here, I'm sure the devil must have run away long time back. And the caravan must have left. But I hope we are aware of it. And we forget about our fears, of our catches, of our past, of all the nonsense we have done so far. Suddenly in my presence, I think people get into a sense of guilt. I'm here to soothe you, to cleanse you, to make you beautiful and not to feel guilty. Actually, start looking at ourselves. The first thing we notice is that there's a block on the agya. But this block in the agya is the worst thing that can happen to us because it is the door of the Kundalini. She reaches up to Vishuddhi all right, and when she has to move forward, this agya stops. That's why we have left Vishuddhi, we have all the Vishuddhi problems. The flow cannot take place. Also, this is one of the reasons we feel guilty because of left Vishuddhi. It's a symptom of a disease. Today we are going to worship Sri Krishna. So we have to understand first of all that we are Sahajogis. We are not ordinary people, or we are not people who have not known the truth. We have known the truth. We have to be completely aware of it. That's one truth. If you establish, you have established yourself quite a lot. Now the ordinary people, as you have seen on Oxford Street, you see, they wear Indian dresses, funnily tied, they don't know how to tie it up, dhotis and saris, and they shave their heads and buy some of these, what we call them, shindis or bodhis, or I don't know what you call, tails, pigtails, and attach them with some glue. And they start dancing. When they dance, their pigtail falls off on the saris and the dhotis. Everything start opening up. That's a very funny, ridiculous scene. One side you see the punks and another side you see this nonsense. In the name of Sri Krishna. That's even worse. Punks do not do it in the name of, I don't know if they do it in the name of King Solomon. But they do. These people, that is so great as Krishna. On the contrary, Sri Krishna's hair are described. in all the books. And in all the poetry that poets could sing about. He was never shaven-headed. It is impossible to understand how these people got the idea that you must shave your head. So the Sri Krishna's aspect of Yogeshwara has been so misunderstood. It's absolutely misunderstood because we cannot understand that the truth is covered with Maya always. And you should keep Maya on one side and go to the truth. Instead of that, we get lost in the Maya. Like, very simple example as it is, that he is a Yogeshwara, so these people have an idea for yogi that he should be shaven, he should wear that dhoti, dirty one, and must put on a pigtail. Concept. Maya is a concept. And when you start living on those concepts of your own, you may gather it up with something else. You may think that Christ was a person who was a sannyasi, used to wear another kind of a robe, and he had a beard and he had hair like this. All those ideas, so if we become like this, we will be very great yogis. These are all our concepts about someone whom we have never seen, whom we have never known. And because we live in those concepts, we get limited. It's very difficult for these people to break through, because Maya can only be broken through realization. That's why first thing in Sahaja Yoga is realization. Get your realization. You are a drunkard, all right, get your realization. You are a drug addict, get your realization. You are a bad man, get your realization. Anyone, get your realization first. Put the light first into a person. Let him see for himself. So all this identification with different concepts is responsible for giving us a very Mayavi or elusive personality. We live in an elusive personality, live with it, enjoy it, and we think we are perfectly all right. Now, if you are aware, you are Sahaja Yogis, and you have come here for Sri Krishna Puja. What is the preparation we have to do? We are Sahaja Yogis. We know about Kundalini, we know about Vishuddhis, we know about Sri Krishna. All right. How are we going to prepare ourselves for the puja of Sri Krishna? First of all, he tried to break all the concepts. First, the concept he broke was that you have to be like a ascetic. He broke this concept. He lived like a king. In his childhood, he used to go and play with the cows. And there he would use a peacock's feather to decorate himself. And he would listen to beautiful music of the river Yamuna and reproduce it. He was Leeladhara. He was the one who created all kinds of mirth. What is mirth in French? They don't have mirth, I believe.
I don't understand. Mad. They don't.
Huh? No?
No, it's not fun. Sweetness.
It's not fun, it's more than, it's mud. Mud is sweeter than fun.
Sweet fun.
All right, sweet fun. What a word. Sweet fun. This is mud. Now what is happening to his mud? I am creating mud. In which you feel tickled, you know. Mud is something where you feel tickled. So, he tried to create mud. Never seriousness. But he was not frivolous, he was Yogeshwara. He was not frivolous. So this difference between frivolity and mirth is to be understood only through him, because he is also discretion. Mirth is joy-giving. Frivolity is destructive. Anything frivolous if you do, please close it. There's something problematic. So, we have to be in a state of mirth. So no question of feeling guilty comes in. We are not prisoners, are we? We are prisoners of our own concepts and our own ideas and our own degradation. We degrade ourselves, God does not. So we should be in the state of complete mirth and enjoyment. Now it has rained, all right? That's a very good thing to happen today. Yesterday I was listening to the program. I was just smiling, but I knew it would not work out that way.
Everybody knew it.
And in India, on this day, when they celebrate, in the morning, children of the village or children of the particular areas gather together. And for them, the householders tie a little pitcher, which we call as a matka, and in that there is money, anything valuable they want to give to the children, sweets, everything put inside that. And it's tied up in the air. Normally it rains. If it doesn't rain, then they pour water on the children to make them feel it's raining. Rain is very much connected with Sri Krishna. So the children come and they go in a way that the taller boys are first, then smaller, like a pyramid. They go up till at the end there's one boy who's sort of representing Sri Krishna's. And then he breaks that. And from there everything falls down, and flowers, everything on them. They take the money, they take all those things and start enjoying. Then they go to another place. The whole day they are moving in the city like that. And every good householder ties that matka for these children, for them to come and enjoy themselves. That's in the real sense. Is the Krishna Ashtami in Gokul, where he lived as a child. Now why is he so much connected with rain? Once friends and me were looking after the cows. And Indra felt that he is very powerful. Somehow, I don't know. He gets into jealousy sometimes. And he sent rain to test his patience. His leela, his play, his mirth. They trained and rained and rained, and they did not know what to do. So there was a mountain called Govardhan. Sri Krishna lifted it with his stick or his finger and just put it up on top of his finger like that. That's why it's called as Govardhan Dhari. And the whole mountain was on top. And all the children joined him, and now the boys. And he asked the children, you also put your sticks up to help. And they all put their sticks and standing very sweetly, holding the Govardhan. That is one of his names, Govardhan Dhari. So the rain had to come, and the cows with their bells have to remind us. And imagine the lake has a name, which is a black. Krishna means black. Krishna word itself means black. How sahaj the whole thing has worked out. Can you see the coincidences are so sahaj, but are so planned? And here we are sitting, it's raining, nicely enjoying everything. But on the contrary, when we start not enjoying, we play into either into our ego or super ego. Supposing we are starved people, tortured people, then we start making others like ourselves. We like to make them suffer and torture them. That's why I always say poverty is leprosy. Anybody who is in poverty can develop horrible things within themselves. It is never to be sided with, not to be sympathized, but to be completely eradicated. Another side is the ego where we try to dominate others and enjoy that. There's no joy. There's no joy in dominating others and saying things to others. I was sorry to hear yesterday that there are some girls who are married, some Indian girls who are married, and their husbands are not respecting them and troubling them. It hurt me very much. That shows they're so low-level people, very low level. Such a mediocrity, such useless people. They should have never come to Sahaja Yoga and deceived us like this. They will go to hell directly, I can tell you this. Now there are some who are caught up with their superego. They suffer from some sort of a funny Sahaja Yoga schizophrenia. And they don't want to get rid of it. They just don't want to understand that they are not normal people, they have to be perfectly all right. They make everyone miserable. jump onto all the places where they should not be. Like a person who has got, say, example, tuberculosis, a disease which is contagious, must understand he has got tuberculosis, keep up. Don't give it to others at least. But those who have got badhas will definitely come. Either they'll give big lectures. I start seeing them like big bhoots speaking. Or if not, they have badhas, then they will come at a place where they should not be. They'll put their hands in the prasada, they'll be sitting in the puja in the front, all kinds of things they'll be doing. Catching people. And they enjoy it because they are identified with the Bada. How will they improve? There's one fellow who is a Buddhist fellow. We have had him for, I think, at least for a century, I should say. And he is giving lectures to others. You must clean the shoes of all the Sahaja Yogis to get rid of your ego. So such a gross, depraved and low-level people are still in Sahaja Yoga. So the enjoyment of Sahaja Yoga becomes less. If you eat rice with stones in it, how will you enjoy it? And that's what it is. We are here to enjoy the blessings of God, to have the mirth. But still we are living with all joy-killing things that we have. How are we going to get rid of those things? So at least we do not become thorns in the lives of others. So the so-called free will, I'm happy Rustam has told you about it, is nothing but your ego or superego, because you are not in the center. In the center, you have nothing but freedom, that's all. Nothing but freedom. Nothing like free will. Freedom. Complete freedom. There's nothing like will or nothing like goods, nothing like bondage. It's entire avenue of freedom. Then this freedom is the knowledge. This freedom is the love. This freedom is the discretion. Then you say what gives you freedom and others freedom equally. Then you act which doesn't bound you nor anybody else. Because it is knowledge, it is discretion. Age does not matter what age you are. I have seen some also very old people singing beautifully and enjoying Sahaja Yoga and make me enjoy also. Life is for us to enjoy, nothing else. But because we are not free people, we cannot enjoy. There is no bondage of any evil thought which keeps you down. It is so subtle, but penetrating into every that is gross. That is Sri Krishna's beautiful flute which creates a picture of the nature. The description Chitravata Sithar. The whole thing becomes silent like a picture. So this evening we'll have the puja, we'll have all the enjoyment of Sri Krishna's blessings upon us. There's no end to the stories of Sri Krishna, all full of mirth and play, and innocence that kills Rakshasas, devils. So today I have talked to you about his childhood, and the puja I'll tell you about Gita. May God bless you.
Para finalizar, vamos a mantener nuestra atención o vamos a elevar nuestra atención de nuevo al Sahasrara con la mano derecha por el canal central. Subimos lentamente, nuestra mano va moviéndose desde el hueso sacro por todo el canal central hasta nuestro Sahasrara. Lo podemos hacer las veces que creamos conveniente y pueden sentir cómo su mano derecha se siente más fresca a lo largo del recorrido que hace y en la cima de la cabeza. A continuación voy a leer unos capítulos del Bhagavad Gita, que es el canto del Señor de Shri Krishna. Las armas no pueden cortar el espíritu, ni el fuego puede quemarlo, el agua no puede mojarlo, ni el viento puede secarlo. Tu derecho es solamente al trabajo, pero nunca al fruto del mismo. No te apegues al fruto ni a la inactividad. Cuando el Dharma declina, oh vástago de Bharata, y el mal prevalece, personalmente me encarno, para proteger a los virtuosos, para destruir a los malvados y establecer el Dharma en los corazones de los hombres. Tomo nacimiento en toda era. Parampuya Shimatayi. Solo a través de ti nos hacemos conscientes de todas las deidades. Shimatayi, por favor, despierta a Shri Krishna en nosotros. Permite que el mundo pueda obtener su realización. Nos quedamos en meditación en silencio. Ahora vamos a compartir los 3 Mahamantras. Si gustan, lo cantan en sus casas.
Tvameva sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Trigunatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namo Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namah Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrar Swamini Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namah
Nos elevamos y atamos nuestra kundalini en la cima de la cabeza y nos damos el bandha. Muchas gracias por conectarse, por estar con nosotros, por sus meditaciones y su buena energía. Realmente esperamos que hayan disfrutado de esta sesión y los esperamos el próximo sábado a las 8 de la mañana, hora de Colombia. Si tienen algún comentario, adelante con toda confianza. Si quieren decir algo, sus micrófonos los pueden activar en cualquier momento. Y recuerden que un momento que sientan alguna confusión, la malla de la mente que nos confunde, Shimataji nos aconseja entrar en conciencia sin pensamientos un momento, meditar en silencio, en conciencia sin pensamientos, y ella dice, y la respuesta les va a llegar. Así que podemos practicar ese consejo de Shimataji. Muy bien, muchas gracias por sus mensajes en el chat. Que descansen, que tengan buenas noches. Hasta luego. Bye, bye.
wonder